Hey everyone, welcome back to the Druid's Den.
We are so excited to show y'all the new tiny home. But first, let's take a look at where it all began.
Alright, so here's a look at how everything started. This was a 12 by 24 shed that the previous owners of this property, they used it as a spot to live while they were building their main house. So I think it's like, probably like 20 years old or something, but it's holding up pretty well overall. Let's take a look at the inside here. So as you can see, it's filled top to bottom with boxes. A lot of rat poop in here. It's pretty gross. And I have a huge wasp nest to deal with in the corner here. So first thing we gotta do is get to cleaning. Been getting so much insulation out of there. It is insane. Whew. Alright, so here it is all cleaned out. Still a lot of work to do, obviously. Some spots to repair and all that. I was glad to see there was electrical in here, so at least I don't have to start from scratch on that. But yeah, it looks overall pretty good. The plan is to put the kitchen over here, the kitchen cabinets and everything right here with the sink. We'll put it through this hole here for plumbing. Over here we'll have the living room, and then back here I'm going to be putting in a wall for the bathroom. So we're going to have a shower over on this side, and then over here we'll have the toilet. I had some drywall left over from when I built my house, so I used a little bit of that, and we really tried to use just every piece we had just because I was trying to save as much money as possible. So the original plan for this build was to keep it under $2,000. I think it stayed, pretty close to that. I don't think it got any higher than maybe 3,000 or 4,000. So we kept it pretty low, but not quite the 2,000 we originally planned. So here's the whole front room, the living room and kitchen with drywall. Got pretty crazy over here in the corner. I had to just use every scrap piece I could find. Yeah, I think it looks pretty nice. Next up, we're going to do mudding, and I'm going to try a texture that we used on the ceiling of my kitchen that I really liked, and I think it hides imperfections well, so I think that's probably the best way to go so I can make this look as good as possible. But yeah, I think it turned out really nice. It definitely is a good way of hiding imperfections, just because it's kind of crazy and all over the place on the wall. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. So next up is my least favorite part, which is putting drywall on the ceiling. It's always a pain, just because I can't do it by myself for the most part. It's impossible to be moving around and screwing things in while also holding it up, in my opinion. So thank you, Dad. Okay, we're starting to get it there. It's about okay now. Yeah, I think that's enough to hold it up. Cool. A couple of the spots I'm able to do it on my own, but that's just because I can balance it on my head since it's short enough. I had a 2x4 here to hold up the ceiling, and I didn't want to take it out just because I like the support it gave, so I decided to add in this partition wall here. And honestly, I think it's going to look really nice. It helps to separate the kitchen from the living room, and it also creates kind of like almost like a little bar spot between the kitchen and the living room, which I really like. So yeah, let's see how this turns out. So here's the kitchen nearly finished. Just need the windowsills, do a little mudding up in here, and the last touches of paint. Now that we're this close, it's finally time to start bringing some stuff in. So we bought some nice kitchen cabinets here. It's really starting to come together in here. Just a few more things I need to take care of. It's a little bit more drywall in the other parts of the house. There's a little bit more drywall in the ceiling there. So I decided to sand the partition wall pole just because it was looking a little bit too jagged and I wanted to smooth it out a little bit. So the entire living room is finished, as well as the kitchen. I've got windowsills put in now. And the partition wall has like a top wooden piece as well. And I'll show y'all what we're looking at in the bathroom here as well. So we still don't have light in here, so I'm gonna have to zoom in to turn the light on. But this is what it looks like right now. That's where the toilet's gonna be, so a little bit of drywall work and electrical work to do in there. I gotta get the light working, and then this side's gonna be the shower. So I gotta put in the special mold resistant drywall on this side. And yeah, that's where we're at for that. We got the vanity with sink here. This is gonna just go in the bathroom as well. So we've got the windowsill stained now. The air conditioner is put in and sealed in here and stained everything. I think it looks great. Really happy with it. Got this stained as well. Now it's really time for me to start focusing my efforts in the bathroom. At least got the drywall in and the light working now. So you can kind of see where we're at. A little bit more electrical work to do in the back here. And some painting. Alright, so next up we've got the kitchen counters and the floor. Really glad this is the last heavy thing I have to carry for this build here. We got the kitchen sink here. This is the one I'm going to need to trace out and put in. We want the nice small one just to save space on the counter here. Alright, and I did not film staining anything else, so let me just show y'all what I did for these counters here. Alright, and here's a look at everything almost finished. Really just need one more coat of paint, put in the floor, put the trim in. So let's go ahead and get started on that floor. We went with something pretty cheap this time, just like a peel and stick. Overall, it was pretty easy to put in, worked pretty well. There might be a few spots that I have to use some caulk or something to seal it a little bit better, but yeah, overall I say it's a pretty good product. Alright, and here's the floor all finished. I think it came out really nice. Now I just need to put the trim on and work on this bathroom here. It's basically finished as well. Just need to put the toilet in and then finish up the shower over here. But before we finish up in here, let me go ahead and show you what we did with the outside. We plan to spruce up the porch even more in the future, swap out the ramp for stairs probably, and put in some bricks instead of these pallets that are being used as the patio floor right now, but this is just where it's at the moment. I'm sure there will be an update video in the future with that. But the new paint job really looks nice, I think. Something else we're doing here is adding a little bit of a flower bed, so we're just planting some ferns here temporarily and some begonias as well, and just using a nice red mulch. And yeah, I think it definitely completes the look for now. I think it makes it look a lot better than it did originally, at least. Alright, and let's take a look at the finished product here. So we brought a lot of my stuff down to decorate in here, just to give everybody a look at what it would look like finished. Since it's not occupied right now, but it's going to be used as a ranch office here soon in the future for my parents, so I want to at least show what it would look like as a actual tiny home. Um, here's the shower. We're gonna do a full reveal of the shower when we do a in-depth plumbing video, which will be coming pretty soon. But yeah, I think it turned out looking really, really nice. Really happy with the end product here. All right, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll have another video out next week. Bye.
Bye.